Hello, welcome back to Yashua Solomon, channel Yashua Solomon. I'm your host, Yashua Solomon. Today, I wanted to make a vlog titled I'm Fighting with My Depression, and making videos is becoming really hard. I have 5 subjects I had written down that I wanted to discuss. How I guess the first question will be how I've been. What are my thoughts on cinema? How's my music going? I want to talk about how I've never had like any friends or any relationships in my life. And I just wanted to make an apology for I want to make an apology for like videos that I deleted involving like me using profanity, talking in hate and anger. And I just really wanted to just make a video that is just really my thoughts, just my raw feelings right now, because I've been feeling like I just haven't really had the motivation to work on anything lately. I've been watching a lot of YouTube and seeing a lot of different channels, and and it's just the state of the world I'm living in now. Is just there's not a lot of things to look forward to. I mean, you have to be optimistic in life, and I try to be, but there's a lot of negative. But yeah, I've been going through a lot of depression. I haven't really been feeling the vibe to make videos as much as I used to. I don't know. I've been depressed. Like, I've had problems with depression my entire life. I don't like talking to people about it, so I think this is kind of like therapeutic in a way. For me to just put it out there, and maybe this will help people with depression as well. It's like you could have these dreams of doing things and want to achieve things, but life could be very difficult sometimes. Life could be very difficult, and you might be confronted with so many challenges that just make it where you just don't even want to try. And you go on and you listen to these like self-help videos. You see people who are consider themselves as leaders and stuff, and visionaries, and they just tell you these things that might work for them, but that doesn't mean necessarily it'll work for you. And I think some things are not fixed with just achieving some sort of goal, some sort of superficial goal. Sometimes achieving wealth or success, financial success, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be happy. And I just find myself so. It's like I've listened to so many different people. I've listened to, I've tried different things in my life. Like, I'm not a lazy person. It's not like I'm just a slouch. Like, I get up every day and I go to work. I work a lot. I work like 6 days a week. When I used to have overtime at my job, now it doesn't offer overtime as much as it used to. And I used to work 6 days a week all the time. I used to just work, 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 and I never really had any time to myself. But I always work. Maybe if I mean, I want to try different things like actually working out, and I set a schedule. I have a schedule of when I should get up and work out. When I want to start reading books more. I don't want to watch TV. I don't even really watch TV as much as I used to. Like, I can't even play essay videos. I used to play essay videos to go to sleep. But recently, I've just been playing like nature videos because I'm tired of the noise. I feel like I can't relate to anybody. And then sometimes I feel like maybe it's me. Maybe I think I'm just so special, and I just not. I'm just too. You know, just not social. I don't know. The right terminology doesn't come to me. Um, I have bad social skills. Maybe is the, but I don't know. But I just. But let me just go down the list of things so I don't just get lost. The first topic is for this video is how have I been? How have I been? Well, for the past 5 months, I've been doing, just work. I've just been working and trying to keep myself busy. I'm trying to save money, but I'm not good at saving money. I've never been good at saving money. I don't know. It's like as soon as I get it, it's just like I spend it, and it's like I guess I'm just not good at budgeting myself. And a lot of times I feel like I just go out to eat a lot and like to restaurants, and I go to theaters and stuff, and it's because I just want time to myself outside, and I don't have. I gotta get. I had a car that got repossessed, and I have to get a new car. So it's just like now I'm just trying to save for that, and it's just all these things that are just kind of adding up in my life, and it's just kind of tiring. And it's just like, and I think I don't know. I just, I don't know. I feel like I've just been trying to get back and make music. I just haven't had the inspiration to make any music. I don't know. I just don't. I used to love rap music. I used to love rock music. But just a lot of the music now I listen to is a lot of like Radiohead. Tamla, I think it was a Tam Impala is the name of the band. I don't remember. I listen to what is it? A lot of like what I'm playing right now, jazz. I don't really listen to a lot of it. I listen to rap sometimes, like when I'm starting to feel like positive or happy. But I guess I kind of went into my second topic, which is how's my music going? Because I started off how's I doing. It's like I said, just work, just doing work every day. Try to eat healthy, eating majority vegan. I guess I'm blurry. trying to eat healthy, eat vegan. Trying to refrain from eating like meat or anything like that. Trying to make videos as much as I can. And man, I already told you about the music. So my third topic was, let me see what my third topic is. Oh, how's my thoughts on cinema? Right now my thoughts on cinema, modern cinema, is it's very lackluster cinema. You know, I'm a huge cinema fan. You know, cinema buff. I wouldn't say cinema buff because if you say that, that's like someone knowing every movie. I don't know every movie that exists. You know, I only know movies I love. And sometimes it's very centric movies that people don't know anything about. But, you know. Sorry if I'm talking like kind of incoherently. I have ADHD. So I think faster than I talk sometimes. And sometimes it might be, you know, it might sound very incoherent and rambling sounding. I mean, it's usually I don't talk. I think that's another thing. I don't really talk a lot, so when I do, it's kind of like it's like word vomit. It's like I just dump a lot of just thoughts out. Because usually I'm very quiet and I'm, you know, or I'm just talking to myself, you know. But yeah, what I was talking about cinema, and yeah, there's just no good movies. There's like majority of the movies coming out now are just so corporate and so lackluster and so uninspired, you know. And you know, I'm not gonna go. I deleted a video because I got too vulgar and I got too hateful and angry. I wouldn't say hateful. I just have my own opinions about things, and I just know that, you know, you could get canceled if you talk too much. You know, if you think too open-mindedly. And yeah, I had to delete some videos because I was using a lot of vulgar words, you know. And but it's just really, I'm just, you know, it's pretty much the long story short is that I was getting mad about like the agendas and, you know, movies pushing messages and stuff. You know, it's just like, let people live their own life. You don't need to educate us about societies like, you know, race and religion or sexual orientation. We don't need a PC, you know, a public service announcement from government, you know, from a bunch of heathens. And that's pretty much all I should really say and keep my mouth shut, you know. But because if I keep talking, I'm gonna start going off into a tangent, and then I'm gonna end up getting canceled. So it's just better to keep my mouth shut. And to be honest, there's lots of videos out there already about me that are probably enough to cancel me. So it's like I'm just trying to enjoy myself as long as I can, you know. But yeah, I don't find cinema nowadays really interesting. The last few movies I really liked were The Creator, Oppenheimer, John Wick 4, Evil Dead. I think it's Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise. Bones and All. And that's about it. I just and I really love Bones and All. It's like I wish more films were like Bones and All, because I think that's like, I think more movies need to be challenging and more just serious. Like I want more serious films. I'm so tired of jokey Marvel films. It's just everything feels like it's made for like 5-year-olds now. Yeah. Oh boy. I hope everybody's doing good. This video is just more of just relax, and it's not like I'm rushing to get anything done. I just want to kind of take my time and talk and use these talking points as some sort of order. Um, trying to just think of things to talk about before I get to my last two topics. Things I could be working on my things I could do to help fix, like, kind of like better myself, I guess. I think I just need more discipline. I need to like try to stick with my workout routines. I need to cut back on drinking as much, because I drink a lot. Man, might be the German in me or Irish or whatever. But I don't know. I just like drinking. I really like drinking. I used to. I mean, recently I haven't, because I don't know. I just been really sad and it's like depressed before I drink, and I don't really like drinking when I'm depressed already. I like drinking when I'm happy. You know, when I'm depressed, I don't really drink because it's like I'm just not in the mood to like drink. Like right now, it takes a lot for me to even sit in front of this camera and record, because it's like I just don't care. You know? I think it was last week. No, 2 weeks ago on Thursday, I had like such a bad hangover. I drink so much and I had such a bad hangover. It was really bad. I was drinking Fireball, and I didn't drink any water, and that's another thing. You have to drink water. Sometimes that's the problem with me, is like I don't drink water a lot. Sometimes I just forget to drink water. I drink water a lot. Like when I'm at work, I drink water. But like just sometimes I just completely forget to drink water, and it's not good. You have to drink water. This channel is I'm trying to just get back into doing things consistently, like having a routine. There's just a lot of things going on in my life that holds me back from doing that. You know, and it's just like I wish that I could look past that and just focus. But life is like waves. Like sometimes I'm just completely energetic, and I'm just like, I got this. Like I just need to, like where I just keep going at it. And like, for the most part, I am like a hard worker, and I don't mind going through dry spells or through difficult situations. But sometimes I get tired of getting bombarded with bullshit over and over again. And it's like I made a video that I deleted. It was called Follow Your Dreams. I deleted because I just got too personal. And I don't like making things so personal, like where I'm talking about things that are just not anybody's business. But I wish I didn't delete it because there's a lot. It was true what I was saying in there. I was saying that people don't want to see you achieve your dreams. They want to see you depressed. They want to see and if you're achieving something, they want to be able to use you. You know, I mean, and it's hard to believe when you're a good person because then you look at it as like that's not how I see things. I don't see it like that. You know, and it's like, and when I think when you're a good person too, you think the best for people. You're like, you look at people like you think they're like the best for them. Like they wouldn't do something like that. They would not betray me. They'll not hurt me. They'll care about me. They'll uphold their end of the deal. But from my life experience, that's not how it is most of the time. And that's why we become friends with those that we meet that do uphold their side of the deal, that are real, that are kind to us. You know, I just I don't know. It's just hard some days because you can't avoid some things. Like if you're like living with like a roommate that's a problem, or you don't have the money to leave the situation. You know, I guess that's when it comes into where that's where it comes in. You know, where you have to discipline yourself to get ahead. You have to try to fight to get ahead because no one's gonna come and save you. That's the reality of every situation. No one's gonna come and save you. You know, and if you're in a situation where someone is coming to save you, and there's a lot of people coming to save you, that means they're coming to get something from you. There's something about you they want. You know, and that's not saving you necessarily. Sometimes that's putting yourself in danger a lot of times too. Just letting people take control of your life. I'm sorry. Or depending on strangers and stuff like that. You know, I've I've lived a lot of my life financially poor. Well, all my life financially poor, but I've always felt like I was wealthy in my mind. So even when I don't have a lot of money, it's not like I feel like my life is meaningless. I've creative enough to find beauty in everything. And that's why I try to stay away from people who are negative, because it's hard to create joy or be at peace with yourself or happy, with what you have, when you have people who are constantly trying to like I don't know, keep you in a low frequency, keep you in a low vibration. Because they don't see what you see. They want something that's they don't have. They feel entitled. They don't want to fight for anything. They can't be patient. They can't discipline themselves. So they're just gonna use you. Well, I mean, I guess this could lead into my last two topics. You know, my whole life I've never been in a relationship with any girlfriend or anything. I've never had any friends really. Um, I've been single like my entire life. I mean, I've had one night stands. I think I've slept with 3 women, like girl my age. Um, and actually, like when I was the first chick I was with was like 18, and I was like fucking, I think I was like 16. Um, so most of the time I'm actually more attracted to women that are older than me. And it's just like I'm just attracted to like maturity. Um, but yeah, it's just like 3 one night stands, and I just don't. I just I don't I just don't find relationships important. I used to really get depressed about being single and get depressed about not being able to socialize with anybody or not be able to feeling like I can't talk to women, you know. But it's like, I just, I thought that maybe it's like, oh, you're something wrong with you. You can't, you have to. I just don't really care. I'm tired, like just trying to dumb myself down to people for people, or listen to people talk, and then when you talk, it's almost like they're just waiting for them to talk. It's not even like they listen to what you're saying. Like you sit there and listen to what someone says, get into their world, and then you try to vent for your problems, or you're depressed, or you're trying to talk about something that's serious to you. It's like people don't even want to hear that shit. So you have to be in this constant state of entertainment. You gotta be like a clown to somebody. You gotta constantly entertain them. And I just kind of reached a point where it's like, even with friends, you hang out with your friends, they're on their phones all day. They're not in the moment with you. They don't care. It's always like, what else is going on outside of this? And I just, I don't need that kind of personality in my life either. You know, so that's why I just remove myself from friends and stuff. You know, like I don't have any friends at all. I just, and I mean, I kind of did it to myself because, when I was 18, 19, I really wanted to make music. I really wanted to get into acting. I still want to make music. I still want to be an actor. And God willing, that might happen someday, hopefully. Um, I want to make music and act. It's just a dream. That's like my goal, dream life, because I just feel like I have multiple personalities that I could tap into easily, and it's like, I don't think a lot of people are capable of that, because I don't think people are not like aware of people. People don't spend time studying people. People are so busy trying to push themselves. I think a good actor is someone who studies people, and studies everybody, and looks at people's mannerisms, studies emotions, studies human behavior. Like I actually took psychology and sociology in school, you know, and I enjoyed learning about sociology, psychology, you know, history. I think all that's like it's all in one thing. It's all like, but yeah, I'm trying to get over things. You know, there was one woman that I loved, that I met when I was like 21, 22. She was like, I think I was 22 and she was like 20. And I thought I was in love with her. And I tried being patient. I tried messaging. And then after a while, I just felt pathetic. I felt like, you know, a simp or whatever they want to call it. But maybe I feel like I'm from a different time, like a night, you know. And I guess nights are even told you can't, you shouldn't go after women. Women should go after you. But then it's like, so so what's the meaning of love then? Because what if you love somebody doesn't love you? So you're just supposed to just go after only people who want to go after you. What if everyone comes after you, you don't love or you don't like at all? So you just have to settle down for someone who's just willing to come after you. And that's the thing. It's like life is not as simple as black and white, And that's why people get really depressed, because people don't have the proper answers. People feel like they've done everything they can to, prove themselves. And I don't know. Maybe we have tricked ourselves into believing that we're like more empathetic than what we really are. We always show pictures of people saving each other during disasters, but it's like, why does it have to be a disaster? Why when people come together? Why does it have to be like a horrible situation for everybody to start coming together? Why can't people come together when things are good? Why can't people trust each other when things are good? And I think that majority of people are ignorant, and I think ignorance plays a big factor in things. And it's like you could give people so much education. You could give people so much access to the truth, but if people are not willing to actually utilize that truth and like actually, I don't know, live a real life, then it's like there's no point in wasting your time. But I don't know. I'm just trying to be positive and keep moving. So I mean, I think that pretty much goes through all the topics today for this vlog. I just want to speak and hang out with you guys, and I like making videos where I'm just living in the moment, and I listen to my own videos sometimes, and oh yeah, there's one more last topic I had to put in there. I think I already said it pretty much earlier, which is just like apologizing for my videos that I've done, because I can't go back and rewrite history, and in the future there's going to be times where I'm going to get angry, or I'm going to start not thinking clearly. I'm just going to start saying things that are just stupid, and I'm only human. Sometimes I think we forget that we are all humans and that we're capable of making mistakes, and that's part of life too, is making mistakes. And I think people are too scared of making mistakes that we get anxiety of telling the truth by ourselves. Like, I say racist stuff. I say stupid shit all the time. I say the N-word, I say, the F word, I could be like, I guess, homophobic sometimes. I don't say it as homophobic when I'm only upset when people are pushing it on me. Like I'm a live and let love, kind of like person. Like I really believe, in letting people be themselves, but I don't believe in corporations telling us about sexual orientation, or people pushing themselves up on people, or people thinking due to their sexual orientation they're entitled to things. I don't believe in that. I believe that we're all equal and everybody could equally get an ass whooping. That's what I believe, so it's like, I believe just move accordingly and show some civility. and just, don't take yourself so fucking seriously. I think that's another thing. You know, I apologize for being ignorant, because I'm not the smartest person of all time. I am just me, and I can't go back and erase all the videos that are online. I can't go back and erase every video I've done. I can't go back and change the past, and I want to be a YouTuber who is a authentic YouTuber who just tells you exactly how he feels. And when I fuck up, I apologize for it like a man. You know, my last video I was talking about, I used the F word in it, and I just deleted it because I was like, I can't keep that. It's not right. And I want to own up to it. Because it's just the right thing to do. I think our world a lot of times doesn't have a lot of people own up to their mistakes. People rather live in a false reality. I'm trying to just try to be an honest person as best as I can. Because there's not many honest people out there. That's why my favorite actors were like Marlon Brando, James Dean, Humphrey Bogart. Those are my three favorite actors because it just felt like on screen they were never trying to be someone that they weren't. Like, I mean, obviously they're pretending to be characters, but the way they moved and carried themselves was very like, they just felt like they were just in the moment. And I used to hang around people of all kinds of walk of life. I used to hang around the theater kids. I used to hang around the bullies. Like I used to hang around the nerdy kids. I used to hang around the gothic kids. I used to hang around the jocks. So I used to hang around the farm kids, the kids that used to be like the racist farm kids and stuff. I used to hang around everybody because I just could adapt. Like even in politics, like if someone said, "Oh, they don't like Obama and all that," I'll be like, "I don't like him either." You know, like with his whole thing with the drones and the loss of the Native Americans and the Dakota pipeline and all that. I don't like him for a lot of things. I don't trust any president. When people say they don't like Biden, I say I don't like Biden either. I don't like Biden and I don't like Trump. I think Trump is a fucking lunatic. And I think Biden is a fucking lunatic too. And I think you're weird if you like either of them. So I was just like, can we just, that's not an argument. Like, let's just, we could agree that both of them are lunatics. Like, you don't have to pick either of them. Because there's two of them doesn't mean, oh, well, one of them is the right one. It's like, no. And if you support them, then okay. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's like supporting a WWE wrestler, in my opinion. I mean, good for you, I guess. Anything that makes you go to sleep at night. It's not going to change anything. But, yeah, I used to hang around all kinds of different people. All kinds of different walks of life. So I have good traits and bad traits for all sides. I am, but the older I get, the more I just want people to be happy, and I just want peace. I don't want anything else. I just want everyone to be happy. So I'm trying to not put content on here that is going to be offensive, or I'm going to try to refrain from using words that are derogatory. and because it's not necessary, and I gotta appreciate that I have a platform that I could voice my thoughts on, and I think every YouTuber should, you know, because I really do like YouTube. I do like the different people that are on this platform making videos, and I'm talking about like people with like no views, people with like 1,000 subscribers and shit, not like Mr. Beast level YouTubers. I don't watch that kind of crap. That's like TV shit at a certain point. Shit, I want to be like, I want to. That's what, and I want to be an actor someday too. I want to be like I want to be an actor. I really, because I don't see it. I want to be a director, a film director, and an actor. That's my dream because I love cinema. I think that there's a lot of potential. When I saw Euphoria, I saw these young people that were my age, and I was just like, dude, there's so much. There's a whole gold mine of great talent, and you just need someone with a vision to tap into it. So, and if it has to be me, then so be it. you know, I just live every day like a rock star, but not like a crazy rock star that's doing like heroin and jumping off of fucking balconies and shit. Like a rock star, just do pretty much creatively, just doing what I want creatively, and not becoming, a product of my environment. Not letting negativity dictate my future. And I recommend everybody do the same. But yeah, this pretty much sums up this video. I enjoyed spending time with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy spending time with me. This is just like a place where you could just, where you could just listen to a man speak his thoughts about life, in the most authentic way possible. I'm gonna try to make some videos this week. I'm gonna try to do some more content for you guys. I've been planning on getting back into the studio, making music. I'm thinking that my next project that I was gonna work on is just gonna be really just the most raw version of me I could do, which is just showcasing all my. I'm just gonna pay homage to all different genres of music I like in one project. Like rock, roll, hip hop, orchestra, opera. I mean, pretty much everything I like. Alternative rock, heavy metal, like industrial rock. I'm gonna try to do all that, but yeah. Um, like and subscribe if you like this. If you like the video, subscribe. To help the channel out. I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you have a great day. If you have a dream, stick with it, follow it, and discipline yourself. That's one thing I need to do as well as discipline myself. I advise working out. Working out is one thing that everyone should do. It helps your brain tremendously. Get outside of the house. Even if you don't want to, just force yourself to get outside the house, even for a walk. I used to be like, that just sounds like some boring shit you don't need to do. It actually really does matter. It's good for you. If you drink like me, try to cut back on it. You know, you know, try to cut back on everything, honestly. That's toxic for you. You know, drink a lot of water. Um, and that's about it. As always, may the force be with you. Peace and out.